We received quite a response to our story about the man who tried to destroy a doorbell camera and break into a home. It looks like he's done it before. This is video from the owners of a newly constructed home in South Dallas on Carpenter Avenue. Inside that house, what looks like the same man in the same clothes. Fox 4's SHAUN RABB continues his coverage of his story here with more victims today. SHAUN.
Yeah, Steve, and some of the emailers also included pictures of who they thought could be the guy with the box cutters in the video from Monday night. We appreciate that, but we really could only make one positive ID of a man in video sent from that under construction home in South Dallas. Like many others, those folk watching Fox 4 News Monday when they saw the guy who was caught on tape in their security camera.
And immediately when I saw the story, I recognized the guy, immediately.
This is the man caught on tape breaking in and stealing from the house JOHANNA ALVAREZ's husband and his business partners built in South Dallas. That same man caught on tape in the medical district trying to break into a home there. We showed you the video of him attacking the doorbell camera with a bolt cutter Monday. Side by side, it's the same guy, even wearing the same work clothes. And you could see a second person, though not as clearly, on the right of the screen just before the video stops in the Alvarez home. It appears to be the same truck we showed you Monday, an older model Dodge Ram. It's got what looks like primer paint on the tailgate.
The same bolt cutter, something that they used, and it tore the wall here, broke it here, and then their little muddy footsteps everywhere.
They're still here?
Yes, they're still here. And then we have the stove and the microwave here, and there's still mud and just where they made a big mess.
The video is dark, but you can see big shapes like appliances being put in the back of that pickup truck. There are two guys. And when you look at that, how do you feel?
Angry. We were angry. I was upset that we weren't able to catch it when it was happening, but it was in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night is when this crew likes to strike, both South Dallas and the attempted break-in in the medical district at midnight. You're trying to do what out here in South Dallas?
We are just trying to build homes and just make it just a nicer area.
How does it make you and your husband feel to have someone steal what you're trying to build?
It hurts just because, they put in their hard-earned money into this home. I hope that he's caught and justice can be served. That way these people can get off the streets and not be breaking into homes anymore. It's not cool.
Right, not cool at all. Now, these folk hoping that someone who knows for sure who Bolt Cutter Boy is will contact police, will do the right thing and contact police. Quite possible that the family we showed you tonight and the family we showed you last night, Ronnie from last night, are not the only folk to have had an unwelcome, untimely visit from the man with the bolt cutters. And so they are hoping to put an end to this if someone does the right thing.